So what I want to ask you is that how were you able to overcome your challenges? So I want you to say some tools or ways that women can take away from it, that they can start, and of course, if they need a deeper healing, they can reach out to you. So what do you think, at least initial steps that women or even men can do to overcome these doubts?
Yes. One of the most important things in my case was stop everything and really question myself and trying to answer why am I here for, because I believe that everything has a purpose and life is so beautiful, and I think life is sacred. It's said for humans, animals, for whatever in nature. For I see sacredness in everything. So must be a purpose, because everything is so harmonious if we don't put our hands and destroy things, because as race we are doing this for a long time. So this is the first thing, is like come to terms why you're here. The second thing was my rituals, daily rituals that I develop, and I have it if somebody wants to know, and I have little mini courses, and I started in a membership site where I will sharing all that take me to this, my path. And also meditation. Meditation is very magical, because meditation also is like healing in action. You can really, when you learn to do that, I know it's crazy at the beginning, because this happened to me, because the thought, your brain going to tell you what to do and want to have the lead. But when you, until you train it, you have to say, okay, stay here for a little bit while I'm doing this with my heart, because the idea is connect to your heart. The brain wants to help us with survival all the time. That's why we react when we are afraid, and then we just we cannot go forward. Yeah,
Absolutely. So basically, your 3 points are find your why, or your purpose, and why you're here on earth, because we all have one. I mean, and a
yeah,
lot of people live and die without even finding their purpose on earth, which is sad, you know. The second part you said was your rituals or habits that you do every day, and then meditation. So I have a question for you about meditation. I know when I started meditating in the beginning, I used, believe it or not, either to fall asleep
uh-huh.
or to start yawning and yawning and yawning a lot, or my brain will distract me and I would like consciously do an effort to bring it back. So for a beginner in meditation, what would you suggest for people to do?
Yes, I love to do that. I did 15 years meditation. Yeah, whatever. Oh, because I travel, I start a meditation group. Why? Because I had to meditate every day. So I invite everyone. So come, let's meditate together. It's so beautiful. Okay, I have I say perfect one, because what happened in my meditations, people start seeing everything. Things are getting released. They get in contact with themselves. They see the guide, spiritual guide, the angels. For example, you work with business, some people see the money in front and the goddess of the Lakshmi in front of the place where we are working together. It's beautiful, all the things that happen. The people who lost their loved ones come and speak to them all the time, because the energy that we bring. Okay, you want me to tell you a little bit how it is 3 points. What I do, I exercise first.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do some together if you want to. I can train you that. We exercise that we clean the chakras. That means we release first everything that is clogging us at the moment of meditation. So we prepare the body, and I have the whole sequence. Yeah, for before and after. We have to do it after. So that's why when you are laid down and you fall asleep, it doesn't work. Yeah, so I do the meditation, and then after is establish a connection in your heart with what you want to do. And then activate the heart. And the heart you activated, remembering the happiest moment of your life. When you do that, your heart really expands. If you could see clairvoyantly, the chakra of the heart is a spinning vortex, but it's spin in both sides. this and this way.
Right and left.
Very fast. So the heart expands and you are light. Really, and it is light. It's a frequency of light. This beautiful light, they say green or pink, you start expanding and then you start getting quiet. The mind start fighting at the beginning, but I know what to say because I direct the meditation and people goes into amazing trip. But the most important thing, you won't believe this, is to remember that you are here. You don't want to go and stay there. So people need to ground themselves, connected to Mother Earth. So we are sitting in the chair straight and we are not going anywhere, but everything happened and you come back beautifully. So let me guide you one day, okay?
I would love that. So let me ask you this: are you doing? Are you doing like videos of groups doing where you conduct people on meditation, or are you gonna start that soon? Or
videos? I have a Facebook group where I do.
Can you share the Facebook group name?
Oh yes, Heal Your Life and Thrive with Hortensia.
Okay. Again,
I started Heal Your Life and Thrive with Hortensia.
Okay, and also send it to me so I can put it in the description of the podcast. I said send it to me so I can put it in the description into the podcast, you know, so people can know how to join. Okay.
Very good. And I can really make the meditation. I did audio meditation for different purposes, but that's what we are talking in particular for beginning. It is key because when you learn how to meditate right, then it's how you go live.
Absolutely.
This is how your life is going to really unveil energetically. If you do the wrong meditation and you're not connecting and people say, see the color, no. You have to really do this connection. And I told you this because I'm a yogi. I start yogi practices when I had to practice 3 hours a day. And so I do higher meditation. So I had to learn all the steps and how energy moves. And then my clairvoyance sees everything, how the energy moves inside is marvelous. And then your energy grows so much that you have the strength in your chakras to go forward every day. You are focused, you are more happier, peace in your heart, and your basic chakra, you bring the money. I told you. It's all starting with meditation.
You guys should see, I mean, I wish you could just see her when she's talking, how much passion in the way she's talking and how her body language is just full of passion. I mean, it's just like, it's refreshing to see you talk and how much you believe in that. Before we wrap up our podcast, can you give our listeners 3 things that they can do today, specifically that we're going through this difficult time of the coronavirus and everybody is stressed, we don't know what's going to happen, and there is a reason why it's happening that we probably cannot know. A lot of people are saying that Mother Earth is resetting itself, you know. So can you give them 3 tips or hopes so they can survive in this time of difficulty?
Yes. Probably they don't know yet, but they need to remember. Remember that you are like a cell of God within your heart. You are God. Yeah, you are a spiritual being of divine love, divine power, divine intelligence, and you are one with the divinity. So in that perspective, you are being taken care. There's nothing going to happen to you that is out of place. Of course you are protected. So you need to claim it. You need to say, yes, thank you. One of the most important parts for us is to say thank you, even in adversity. Yeah? True. Thank you. And then guess what? Energy open up to bring what you want most. Okay? So that's the remembrance of that you are special, you are unique, you are expression of love. And then when you believe that and you continue in this path of meditating and healing and working on that, I will emerge the higher special of you that you are. You will find your mission and your purpose in this world, which is help others. Really? We can change this. I know the world is falling because many unconscious people, but we are not. So we can bring the balance. We can bring the harmony. When you bring it into your heart, oh, you are not alone. You influence everything.
That's true. That's true. Hortensia, I don't know how to thank you for this amazing interview, and uplifting and great. And it for me, it kind of solidify everything that I have been thinking about before. And thank you for the experience that you made me share with you, helping me heal from something that happened to me when I was a child. And I really want to thank your presence, and I want to thank you for the work that you're doing.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Can you please repeat your website? And by the way, Hortensia's spelling is H-O-R-T as in Tom, E-N-S as in Sam, I-A. And
Yes.
her last name is Frelinghuysen, and it's F as in Frank, R-E-L-I-N-G-H-U-Y, S as in Sam, E-N as in Nancy. So this is how you can find her on Facebook. Can you share your website again, please?
Yes, www.hortensiaintegrativehealing.org.
www.hortensia
integrative
healing.org. So at the end of our podcast, thank you for a very illuminating talk, and for the tips that you have given us that we can move forward. Thank you for being here, Hortensia.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
And my people, I want you to look for our next podcast. And like I always say, we all have a genius inside of us. We need to find it and let it out, not only to light our path, but also to light the path for others. We are here on this earth to give and give without expecting anything in return, and give to people that we know they might not be able to give back. And find your why, like Hortensia said. Till we meet next time, this is your host, Sahar Andrade. You can email me at info@reinventyourselftogreatness.com, or my website is www.reinventyourselftogreatness.com. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you and connect next time.